Ishmael and his gang are known as the Santos Malandros, or Holy Thugs, and are part of the Maria Leonzo cult, a religion born in Venezuela that blends Catholicism, West African, and Native American traditions. His popularity has risen with the violence plaguing the poorest parts of Caracas. Spiritualist Santiago Rondon has served as a guide to followers of Maria Leonza for the past 4 decades, but he's noticed a growing trend in the people who seek protection from the holy thugs instead of authorities. And in a city where murders are a daily occurrence and few ever pay for their crimes, it's not surprising that people turn to a higher authority for protection and justice.
Thank you for tuning in to Rap Mythology. I hope everyone out there is having a blessed day. This is your boy, the reincarnation of Ramakrishna, kicking that brand new flavor in your ear, you dig? So recently I ran across a new deity pantheon called the Holy Thugs. The Holy Thugs are personified as 3-foot gangster figurines sporting fitted hats twisted to the side with a bogey dangling from their mouth and gats stuffed in their belts looped around baggy pants. Today we're going to tap into the energy and the history of this new deity pantheon recently created in the 1960s. To me, this is groundbreaking spiritual science. I'm very excited about this discovery because I have never heard of a new spiritual culture created like this since the blend of the Orishas with Catholicism during slavery. What's also very significant about this pantheon is that its deities have been infused with hip-hop culture and fashion. Ishmael Sanchez, the king of the Holy Thugs, was in his prime during the late 50s and 1960s. He was a thug who stole from the rich and gave to the poor until he was killed by a corrupt police officer. However, Ishmael did not wear his hat to the side and wear shades as we do in today's hip-hop culture. So in my opinion, we're witnessing the beginning of something magnificent here, because that hat twisted to the side with the Nike emblem on it, with the gat in his waist, that's American hip-hop culture. That fashion originated in America.
Carretera vieja de La Guaira. Efectivamente se llamaba Ismael Urbaneja y era conocido como el terror del Guarataro. El pana estaba muy solicitado por los cuerpos policiales. Supuestamente lo mató un agente de la policía después de un forcejeo, pero la gente que le conoció dice que le dieron ley de fuga, es decir, que lo mataron por la espalda.
Él era como decir el papá lo de helado. ¿Sabes qué papá lo de helado? Él era que, como decir, el pueblo necesitaba comida. Él buscaba.
A él se le reconoce, era que hacía, le daba de comer a los pobres y hacía el bien. Y robaba, era para darle a los pobres. Pero nunca mató a nadie. Ni con cuchillo ni con nada, nunca mató a nadie. Él robaba y le daba a la gente que necesitaba. Eso sí es verdad.
So I could see this being a deity further along in the future that really resonates with young men and women entrenched in hip-hop culture. I mean, look what the Orishas started off as, and look what they have become now. The Orishas were not born in America. The story goes that directly after Ishmael's death, a woman dying of cancer saw Ishmael in a vision. He came to her and healed her from her cancerous disease. She went to his grave and thanked him with aniseed liquor and white candles. Once the word spread of her miraculous recovery, Ishmael was deified as a holy thug. Subsequently, his grave was adorned directly after his death. Out of chaos comes order. In a nation with one of the highest murder rates in the world, a staggering 14,000 murders a year on average, out emerges the Santos Malandros, the holy thugs. What is perhaps most peculiar about these saints is the duality of its devotees. Ishmael is sought out by people who want protection from crime and by criminals who need help carrying out these illegal activities.
Sentido social. Si yo tengo un otro que me representa, yo tengo una manera de dialogar con ese otro. Entonces yo tengo un otro que es un malandro. ¿Y quién es un malandro? Un joven venezolano de las clases pobres que se ve obligado a robar. ¿A robar por qué? Bueno, porque vive en el hambre. ¿A robar por qué? Bueno, porque vive en una sociedad de una opulencia extrema entre un estrato social muy pequeño, ¿entiendes? Y una gran mayoría sin posibilidad de adquirir nada de esos objetos y de esa opulencia.
Si dan protección, porque lo que da es la fe. Tú tienes fe y él te ayuda.
The Santos Malandros is a subset of deities underneath Maria Leonza. The cult of Maria Leonza has been around a long time. Often portrayed as a naked woman riding a tapir, Maria Leonza is a goddess who presides over an army of lesser saints. These saints are the spirits of dead humans who communicate through mediums and help believers who offer prayers and gifts. The saints of Venezuelan culture are divided up into several courts, such as the medical court, made up of deceased doctors, the court of Indians made up of old chiefs, the court of revolutionaries, and the Santos Malandros, the holy thugs. The Santos Malandros is a court of saintly criminals who died in the 1960s and 70s. Ishmael Sanchez was the Robin Hood of Venezuela. He held up trucks, stole meat and flour, and gave the goods to folks in his neighborhood. Eventually, his lawless ways caught up to him, and a corrupt cop put a bullet in his back. Other saints in the deity pantheon include women like Malandra Elizabeth and Isabelita, and then there are guys with ghetto nicknames like Baldy, the Mouse, and Crude Oil. They called my man Crude Oil because he was real black, negrito, crispy black. So in my opinion, you do not have to be from Venezuela to identify with this deity. I identify with the deity. And from my experience, village deities have the most power because they're low key. So I need one of these statues, man. I need a 3-foot statue of Ishmael. I'm searching online, but I'm not seeing any available in the States. But I'm having a little bit of trouble searching up the Holy Thug statue because of the language barrier. So if you know where I can buy one of these statues, please let me know in the comments.
Al que te libre de algún enemigo, alguien que te quiera hacer daño, él te lo quita de encima.
No solo los malandros piden ayuda con él, también hay policías, también hay personas que viven en sitios así que le piden ayuda para que los proteja de esos malandros malos.
No, porque yo sé por lo menos, yo tengo un negocio y yo sé que me han buscado de robar en mi negocio y yo lo invoco y yo sé que él está ahí y lo que me han buscado de robar se piro. Voy a ir a un sitio que yo sepa que por lo menos es peligroso y yo me aferro, me lo invoco en la mente, en el corazón y ay, madre, voy a tal sitio, espero que si ojos tienen, que no me vean, si tienen manos, que no me toquen, que no me alcance, que me los aleje, que me los espante.
A ver, es una protección que ellos están con uno, ellos lo ayudan a uno, salir de peligro, cosas así.
De aquí una noche, pues me salió un malandrito eso, me disparó de aquí a ahí donde está el señor, mira, 2 veces así. Mi hermano no me disparó, la pistola no le sirvió porque no le sirvió. Y 2 veces. Y después que entré una balacera así también, y tampoco me pasó nada. Me zumbé por allá, pues, caí por un patio, por allá un poco de perros, unos perros de sobrados. Tampoco me hicieron nada los perros. Bueno, me he salvado de muchas bromas, gracias señor Ismael, a Pelón y a las muchachas que son las que yo les pido aquí. Y bueno, y a Dios, que es el brujo más grande.
Porque él fuma mucho. A ese le está pagando un cigarro, hay que prender el otro.
Exactamente.
Si les trae una botellita de anís más rápido, te hacen el favor. Eso que tuve tantas botellitas por ahí que cada rato les trae. Pero le trae un tabaco nomás. Porque también le tiran otro tipo de tabaco ahí.
Por lo general se le utiliza mucho a los malandros la marihuana, el anís, los vicios, ¿sí me entiendes?
La gente siempre va a pedirle a él para el amor, para el dinero. Le riegan la tumba con anís. Le ponen tabacos de marihuana, que era lo que él fumaba y tomaba. Anís y marihuana. Le ponen uno así y le ponen velones blancos.
Que ya fueron fumones. Así tú no se lo prendas a ellos, tú se lo pones a los pies de la imagen y ellos se fuman su cuestión. ¿Me entiendes? Entonces tú te metes tu pase y le das su pase a ellos. Después, si es perico, se lo pones a los pies y de repente tú sientes que eso se va secando. Es como si se lo están consumiendo.
Igualito, mi José Gregorio, en todo, en Dios. ¿Sabes qué? Primero Dios, sin Dios nada.
So yeah, my tourism game for the second half of my life is gonna be all based around spiritual tourism. So Venezuela, you have been officially added to the list. And I know there's a lot of crime out there, but if I'm rolling out there with the holy thugs, my G, I'm good, fam. The holy thugs already let me know they got my back. But we are going to leave this one here. Thank you for watching another Rap Mythology production. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's Rap Mythology, the reincarnation of Ramakrishna, a Hayoka empath, and I'm kicking brand new flavor in your ear, that brand new flavor in your ear.